and I got a frozen lasagna, which I put obviously in the freezer.
Right.
And I got a pack of Tuck biscuits, Tuck crackers. But normally I would just go for the plain Tuck salty ones. But they had cheese ones, and I thought they were, you know, when you get the cheese crackers, Tuck biscuits things, it's the cheese in between two.
Oh,
Tuck
yes,
crackers.
yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought they were. But they weren't. They were just cheesy Tuck crackers.
Right, well, someone's dropping in, sneezing and food. So you said the first 3 days you had the sneezes when you were away. And then the food, you bought your food.
These Tuck biscuits, I had a couple and I just went, I've never tasted cheesy feet, but I could imagine this is what they taste like.
Right, so, right.
So I never ate any more after that. I was like, because they were laughing at me, I was like, seriously, you know what? I haven't got a great sense of smell or taste. I've never tasted, I don't know what cheesy feet. Don't taste these. I could imagine this is what
Cheesy feet smell. Did somebody, I've got sandals. So I don't know. Did somebody have an issue with sandals? Did somebody buy sandals? There's something with sandals.
Sam.
I'm recording this, Karen, because I'm like, what?
Flip-flops count as sandals?
Pardon? Flip-flops would count probably.
Poor Sam. Flip-flops caused her blisters on her toes. Even when we were in Newcastle Airport, had started. And I said, I had one blister plaster in my bag, and I gave her it. Unbeknownst to me, her sister had bought her some boots, because Sam was saying, this feels really good. What are they? And I went, they're the Compeed blister plasters. So anyway, when I went to the loo, I called in the boots and I got her the Compeed blister plasters. I didn't know our sister had just bought the cheaper version.
Right, now, after...
All week she suffered.
All week. Well, so after the sandals, I got meat. That could have been feet, but it sounded like meat.
She had trouble. Bear in mind, I bought her a pack of plasters. My sister bought her a pack. So she went through them. Paula had taken the first aid kit with plasters in. She went through most of them. She suffered really, really badly with obviously the rubbing on her toes and stuff. I think she did. She had to buy a new pair of sandals.
There you go.
While she was out there.
Right. So that makes sense. So I've still got meat though. It could be kebab. Did somebody have kebab or kebab meat or?
I had a kebab wrap.
You had a kebab wrap. I didn't think you liked kebabs.
I love kebabs.
Do you? Well, I've got kebab meat.
Sam had a kebab wrap. I had a kebab wrap. And I think I probably ate a third of it. It was that full. I couldn't eat any more. I ate about a third of it. Didn't have any issues with it. It was lovely. But I couldn't eat Sammy and all hers on the way home. I couldn't walk with my stick and stuff.
Right.
But about a third and I was done.
Right, so you had meat kebabs. So, and I've got camera.
Camera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all had, obviously, we've all got cameras on our phones. So we've all taken photos.
I'm not feeling phone camera. I'm not feeling mobile phone. I'm feeling...
No, nobody had.
Right,
proper
hang
camera.
on. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. What's this camera? Who took your photograph at the airport?
A member of the public. Some random. So that we could all be in it. I think Claire was originally out of our group. I think she was did she take the original one? I haven't looked. She may have taken the original one, but then somebody had asked somebody passing if they would take a photo of us all. But I sent you that photo, didn't I?
That's why I'm questioning, like, because in my head I'm like, well, what's the camera? But every time I'm asking what's the camera, it almost looks like I'm seeing a table of people. So did you sit at a table and have a photo done at a table, or I don't know, because that's all I'm seeing.
There was photos taken at the table, but by somebody's mobile phone, like one of our mobile phones.
But at the table, it's because I'm not feeling the phone, I'm feeling the table and the people at the table. But it's camera. So I'm taking that with the table. If you're saying at the table, they were taking thingies.
But nobody else took photos of it.
Did you?
Not to my knowledge,
Did you? I've got sandwich short of a picnic. I mean, did somebody refer to someone as...
Well, there was a couple of people there that were sandwich short of a picnic. That's without a doubt. That's without a doubt. I mean, obviously, I think most of the things was kind of like, you're not really like, it's kind of the same.
Right, yeah. So, yeah. I want to say Nana. Did you say something with a fairy on? Because I nearly said Nana Mary. And as I'm asking him here, Nana Mary, because obviously you've got more than one Nana Mary, the Mary became fairy. So have you? I don't know. Was there something with a fairy? Fairy or fairy? Fairy.
We're fairies. But there's a couple of times I've gone, oh, look at those dresses. But they have like the tutu type.
Like fairy style.
Like
what Tinkerbell would wear.
Yeah, like beautiful dresses. Like, had the girls been like 4 or 5, I would have bought instantly. You know, with the little tutu things on the bottom. And, yeah, so that I'm kind of going, oh, look at them. Oh, they're so cute.
And I feel like I'm right. I don't know, I'm just sketching it. I feel like I'm seeing material, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna get it. Hang on. You know my grandmother. Oh. You know my grandmother. Material with something like this hanging off it. Does that make sense? I'm saying material, not this shape. Obviously, this is like a side sarongi thing with hangy. coinage is on. But I'm getting a sense of material or something hanging similar.
Are you sure it's material or something hanging?
It's well, look, I'll show you the picture. Can you see the picture at the bottom there?
Right. I can't see it with material.
It just looks like this.
But I can't.
Well, it's because it's because I was looking at this, and that mine's material, and it's got the things hanging off it. This looks like something like that with something hanging off it.
The only thing that I can't think of anything that's been hanging off. The only thing I can think was something hanging off it.
Look. Oh, it might be. You can add more on there, can you? Is it a charm?
But I bought two.
Right. Definitely. Look at the circles, look. You can add more on there. Can you add more on there?
Oh yeah, because it's like a heart.
Yeah. Right. That's what that is then. So you've bought those.
Bangles for the girls.
Oh my God. So.
With hanging things on.
Oh, Nana's been on holiday with you?
Nana! Just kept us safe, you see.
Was something smelly in your case? Or was there a smell of something in your case? It could be the case, could be the bag. It's not the cat's pee when you come in the house. It's something smelling. I don't know whether it's just in a bag or in your case. Again, I'm just getting a sense. It's like, so what's that smell?
I haven't had anything smelly, but what I will say, when we were sat in the airport, and you know the cream I just told you that I got for my knee?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew was sat next to us, and I thought, well, I'll put some of that cream on my knee, and it was in my handbag. And I put the cream on my knee, and Andrew went, oh my God, that stinks. And I went, oh, what hell does?
Perfect. So you got something smelly out of your bag.
Yeah, and I'd not really smelled it before. And she went, I nearly choked it, didn't it? Because you took a big whiff of that. And I went, because I haven't got a very good sense of smell. To the point where I took a spectacle wipe out my bag to clean the smell off my hands.
Oh wow! And I've got cream cake. So, did you have a cream cake?
Cream cake. Well, actually, I did. You know when I said we went for the Chinese buffet?
Mm-hmm.
That was Saturday night. And I had a couple of, I have the small little cakes and stuff. There was a chocolate cake, and there was one that had like a orange lemonade top on, cream in the middle. And I was like, oh, that chocolate cake was lovely, but a bit too strong. But the other one, oh my God, it was delicious.
The cream cake.
Very light. So yes.
The cream cake.
Jeez, Nana.
Nana. Okay, and I've got ice cream.
I didn't have any ice cream. All I did, and we were laughing because obviously you help yourself, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And she went, so where's the ice cream? I went, oh, there it is. And she was over there and she's trying to push the lid open and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, get in there. And a woman come along and just slid along.
Oh my God, she's trying to lift it. It's a slider. So she was laughing.
Push it up. She's trying to lift it up.
Yeah.
She's trying to push it up and trying to go like this. And the one came along and lifted it up. Something like that.
Right, so
laughing.
So she's been very prevalent with you on your holiday.
Thank you, Nana. I was a good girl, wasn't I?
Okay, right. Hang on. So there was a time she was sitting with you on the balcony. Did you hear something? Or did you feel you heard something on the balcony? I've got heard something and I've got the balcony.
I know I thought I heard the doorbell, and then I thought I heard it again. And I was like, is it our doorbell? So I got up and went and had a look, but no, it wasn't our doorbell.
It was
I don't know
Nana.
whose doorbell it was, because it was quite close,
Yeah,
and
well,
everybody else was out.
Nana. So, were you sitting on the balcony? Were you sitting on the balcony at the time?
Yeah,
Right. So you were sitting on the balcony. You heard something. You heard the
I
doorbell.
heard the doorbell,
Nana.
and I was like, is that my doorbell?
Wow.
Expecting a knock coming. No knock come. And the doorbell went dead. I was like, oh. I go check. I went check who by there.
Wow. So literally, that was like
And I've been paid. I'm not here on the freaking doorbell.
just like hanging out with her on the balcony, and then I thought I'll just play a little trick. I'll just go and ring the doorbell. Did you hear something,
Where?
Karen?
Because other two apartments along from us obviously was with our group and they were all out.
They were all out.
Yeah.
Well, there you
That's why it
go.
was out for me.
There you go. Right, swimsuit.
Uh-huh.
Is there something about a swimsuit?
Oh, I don't know. I wore a swimsuit. I was probably the only one that had swimsuit on.
You were the only one with a
Yeah.
swimsuit.
Yeah, because all had bikinis. I had a swimsuit with the swim shorts over the top of it.
Well, she's pointing out that also. Eh. I've got what looks like a leaflet or a magazine even. But it's weird because as it first come to light, it looked as if I was seeing like an angel with wings, but then it opened up and it was a book or a leaflet.
Nana, stop snitching.
What's she snitching at?
Because it wasn't my magazine, was it? Well,
Oh, is she grassing you on you something?
the grassness. Obviously, we were leaving Sunday, and when everybody had gone off, and I was left, and I'd seen this woman put a magazine and a book down on the table just outside the reception. And it was still there about an hour later. I'll never see this woman again. So I went out for a cigarette and I thought, oh, everybody's claimed these, so I'll have them. I took the book and I took the magazine.
Oh my God!
And I sat in reception and read most of the magazine. Nana,
Aye, so you weren't being an angel there, were you?
Well, no, nobody claimed it. And I thought, well, they do have a section for the books. I don't know where it was, like a loaner book.
Yeah.
And obviously, whoever left it there must have read the magazine because it was all well over an hour later. Still hadn't returned, so I thought, oh, I'll have it.
She's
I'll
got you.
do that.
Was there a big? I don't know whether you were standing outside somewhere or something, and I've got one of those. It looks like a big square pot. Could have possibly had sand or something in it. Did you stump your tarp out on it even? I don't know. Looks like you had one of those big planter things.
Mhm.
I'm not seeing anything in it.
Square one. I'm not too sure.
Well, it's like that.
around, I'm not sure. But I know when I'd gone up, I was for the shop. And the shop wasn't open yet. And as you got out the lift and you come along a little bit, there's like a round thing with the stuff in that can put cigarettes out.
Right.
Obviously before you go up the lift. So I just stood up there and had a smoke.
Right.
And put it out in there, because obviously if I was in the room, I'd use an ashtray. If I was sat outside the pub, I'd use the ashtray. Anywhere else, I used my own little one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I only used that once, basically because I stood next to it.
Aye, that's what it feels like. I mean, if that was drawn in a circle, I wouldn't know what that is. But as it was coming in, it reminded me of the things you put your cigarettes out on in the hotels I used to work with in Spain. Cyprus.
I did that twice, because when I've been down to the cafe on my own.
Well, clearly you weren't on your own.
Actually, no. I did only use that once, because I think after my dinner, because where we were sat, other people were smoking, so I used the thing.
Well, clearly you weren't on your own when you went wherever you went. Like, Nana's been very present there. I feel she's enjoyed. She's enjoyed being part of it all.
Did you enjoy those views?
Well, what she's bringing me to is the cream cake. I feel she enjoyed the cream cake. That's going to sound strange to you, but think about it. We're all energy, right? And if Nana's with you, and she's absorbed into your energy, she can feel that taste. It's like
but
almost.
It's very weird. Because like I say, I got the chocolate one, and then I got that other one. I mean, bearing in mind, sis, they're probably only like...
Yeah, they're not. They're like bite-sized things, aren't they?
And I chose to eat the chocolate one first. Because I think in my head was kind of like... The plain one would be nicer. So I ate the chocolate one first. And I was right, because the chocolate one, although nice, was a bit strong.
Mm.
I was like, and then when I ate the other one, I was like, oh, that's it. It was just so light. Like I say, it was just like the sponge with the cream and the sponge and like the orangey, yellowy stuff on the top. And I thoroughly enjoyed that, because somebody else was going to go for cake.
Well, I think
the orange thing on the top is lovely.
I think maybe Nana had a hand in how much you enjoyed that, because she's literally look at it, she loves the cake. She likes the cream cake. So just little ways that I could not have possibly known, Karen.
Wow. No, because I've never mentioned any of that.
Well, this is the first time we spoke since you've come back off your holiday.
Yeah, but after you set it up, even when I said we went for a Chinese, I was like, oh, and I had a lovely cake.
Never mentioned that, no.
Because it's quite inconsequential, really, when you think about it.
Well, that's what I find Spirit brings through a lot. Is the little things that you can't find anywhere on social media or anything, because, you know.
But it's not sometimes you would see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just said you went for Chinese. I didn't say it was all you can eat or whatever.
And she hasn't brought Chinese. Maybe she wasn't a fan of Chinese, but she liked that cream cake.
Well, she had a cream cake, so yeah.
And the doorbell? Nobody near you. They're all out, and your doorbell goes while you're on the balcony.
Honestly, I heard it, sis, and I was sat and I'm thinking, because I'm just watching what's going on the sea and stuff like that. Because like you're seeing the view, loads to watch, it's beautiful. I'm like, is that a doorbell? Me thinking how somebody forgot something and will come back. So then when you're not sure, you're waiting for somebody to knock. But that knock didn't come.
She's back on the
And
balcony.
I thought, oh, I'll have to go and check. Nobody there.
Well, it was Nana. There you go. And
And
she...
I stopped playing with doorbells when I'm away. Oh my God.
So a little impromptu, like, obviously I'm recording this, 25 and a half minutes long, sis.
That
The first time I spoke to
absolutely
my sister since she's been back on
amazing.
holiday, she's come back from holiday yesterday. And this doesn't normally happen, does it? But Nana needed
No.
to know that she was present. So that is how spirit works. It brings little things up like that you cannot find anywhere. It's things that are happening during your day.
What?